All right, the long wait is over and we are back. And right now I'm next to one of the director of Women Lift Health, and we're going to be talking more about the golf. They have sponsored the golf clinic that is happening here. Remember, we have had amateur golfers taking part in the golf competition. And of course, you have to know how to play the game. So this is where they're learning how to play the game, all thanks to Dr. Nora and her team. Dr. Nora, welcome to NTV.
Thank you.
It is a wonderful day. I know you've enjoyed yourself. How's it been out there for you?
It's hot, but we are seeing the women in there. I'm an amateur myself, and it's all about women's leadership and inclusion. And so even in the game, we are looking at women's inclusion in golf. So here we are starting from the basics, and I'm excited to be part of the basics and learning a bit more on golf as we champion around women's leadership and inclusion.
So far, how's it been? What exactly have you learned?
Well, it's all about how do you hold the stick, how do you swing the stick, taking it up and hitting the ball, using the same energy, same stroke, posing, all that really matters. And of course, the focus that you need to get it done. So it's really fun that we're having a whole mix. We're in teams of two and trying to see who's going to get the most scores on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm betting that you didn't think it was as hard as it is, or was it easy?
No, actually, it's looking easy right now, but I think the challenge will when we go onto the track. So this is fun for now, but I'm really looking forward to the challenge from amateur to pro. Yeah.
How important was it to involve women and also for women just to come together and speak about what they're going through in their lives, the wins that they're making, and of course also the challenges?
It's been amazing to bring the women. Women are really leaders in their own right, and them coming together is really critical. They never have platforms. We're always working and running home to take care of the family, or for those who don't have family, just other things that they need to do. So when we bring women together like this, we are competing, we are talking to each other, we are encouraging each other, inspiring each other, competing, healthy competition and encouraging each other. And I think that's what Women Lift Health is about, inspiring women's leadership. And this game is also about just championing each other and lifting each other up.
So will we be seeing you on the golf course a little bit later on?
I will attempt. Nothing is impossible. So we are all out, all in, and it's all Women's Day challenges. Yeah.
It's such a wonderful day, such a huge day. It's just not about the women in Kenya, but it's all about women around the world. Yes. How important is it to celebrate and also to highlight the challenges that women are undergoing across the globe and, of course, in our home country, Kenya?
Yeah, this is really important. Women are really the core of, everything that we are doing. They're more than half the population. So you can imagine what contributions they can have if they're brought to the table, if they're part of the leadership, making decisions, if they're empowered. They're the ones taking care of households. They have everything that will move all the indicators, whether it's financial, whether it's health, whether it's agricultural, because they are the base. So I believe when we put women at the forefront, then we're not losing anything. We have everything to gain here. Yes.
And what specific role is now Women Lift Health play in trying to empower, in trying to get the lady to be better than she was yesterday?
Women Lift Health is all about investing in women's leadership. Our focus is in the health sector. Why is this? Because we have 70% of the health workforce that are women, but who is leading? It's the men. And it's not the men's fault per se. We just need to bring and catalyze women's leadership and get them into the space. So Women Lift Health is really focusing on building the leadership capacity of women in the health sector. And this is not just in East Africa. We are in South Asia. We are in North America, to include USA and Canada. We are expanding into South Africa this year. We are going to Nigeria. We are taking over, basically. And we want to create a movement of women leaders, of course with male allyship in the process, so that we can collectively change the health sector and the global health issues that we are facing. Because without talented women, those indicators are not changing in health, and we are not achieving leadership parity in any space.
I can feel the passion in whatever you're speaking about. Where do you get this passion from?
I think it's also from my experiences. My parents have inspired me to, go into leadership, to further my studies, to do anything and believe that I can do anything I'd like to do. I've faced challenges, even in medical school, where a woman's voice was not necessarily heard, even for a question that you answered the same way as your male counterpart. So this is something. And I also have men who have inspired my growth, and equally women who have inspired my growth. So it's been experience learning around my growth, but not everyone has that privilege. And I think that's what allyship is about. If you have privilege, then you support those who lack it and bring them up to the level that they should be, and that they can thrive. Yeah.
Looking at where we've come from, where we are, and where Women Lift wants to get the women to, how's the journey? How is it looking? Is the future bright? Is the current situation dull, or is it okay? We can give ourselves a pat on the back.
No, we've done well. We're progressing, but we can do better. And we're here to catalyze that process as Women Lift Health, as we look at the health sector. And I know other women are working in the area of law, in the area of financial and legal services. There's a whole movement going. So it's all collective action towards ensuring that women are represented, their voices are heard, and they're taking the space. And we ask our men to also cede the space.
What sort of backing do you need as women, as of course Women Lift, in order to achieve your goals, your ambitions?
Of course, it's all resources are necessary. But if you can have political support on this, even better. If we put women at the forefront, anywhere, everyone has a win, including the political leaders who are running office. They'll have people to vote and people who are healthy. So everyone wins. The economic development in each country will go up. I mean, everywhere a woman leads, good health will follow. Good financial stability will follow, peace will follow, security will follow. So what's there to lose?
And the men definitely will get vitambis, eh?
Yeah. I mean, they're always taken care of in this process. We just need to be given the space to do what we need to do. So, yeah.
All right. And looking at Kenya as a country, the health of the nation, how is it in your own view?
Kenya has made great strides. We have made great strides. If you look at our health indicators, there's much to be done. I know COVID-19 took us back. Those are things that we're looking at. We want universal health coverage, but how can we achieve that without women? And so that is the question that we really need to answer. If women are not in leadership, we say they're the majority providers. Why are they not in leadership? Why are they not in those decision-making spaces? Women's leadership is different. It's inclusive, it's collaborative, it's always for the good, the common good of the population. What's there to lose? If you're really trying to achieve universal health coverage, as we're trying to, women have to be at the backbone of it and the forefront.
Yesterday, there was a very interesting conversation that was doing rounds. The president mentioned that in the subsequent elections, maybe his party is going to be fronting a female running mate. Maybe now we'll have a deputy president who is female.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Excellent. Make it work. Make it happen. So we want the action. And when we see our women there, we'll support. And we want to see transformative leadership, so that when we have our women there, they embody the spirit of transformative leadership, which is inclusive, it's collaborative, and it's looking out for the community good. That's the only way change can be made, and we can celebrate that leadership. Yeah.
What's been the best part of this day for you?
Oh, wow. It's been really celebrating the women. Looking at all the women, for me, who have been in the program and celebrating in different areas, seeing all other sectors celebrating, whether it's people in the legal sector, whether it's people in media, everyone is celebrating and recognizing women. So for me, just, I don't know, being submerged in this, and everywhere I go, someone says, "Hey, happy International Women's Day." You know, it's really good, because you feel recognized, for this and everything that we're doing towards women's leadership and inclusion.
What a day we're having here. Wonderful golf. At least now the sun has subsided a bit. It's a bit, oh, I spoke too soon, eh? But it's really good, isn't it really good to be playing golf with your fellow ladies?
Yeah, it absolutely is. In fact, I'm here with my fellow communications director, Liz Ntonjira. We are both amateurs and really ready to learn. And we're also mixing with other colleagues here, and we're really looking forward to the networking. And of course, results of networking, because after networking, we hope for partnerships, and we hope for, a movement of women, whether it's in different sectors, but we're moving together as one towards championing women's leadership, inclusion, and of course, gender equality. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nora. Have a good time out there.
All right. Thank you.
Lena, that's it here from the golf clinic. I think maybe I'm going to try my hand at playing some golf over here. I hope my coordination will be fantastic. But for now, let's go back to you and then we'll come back over here for some little bit of golf.
All right, so the chat with our partners continue on this other side. And we want to speak to one Ashley, a business developer manager from Bolt. I didn't give both your names, so feel free to introduce yourself again.
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Ashley. I work with Bolt. Yeah.
All right, so Bolt being a transport service company and this being Women's Day, where's the link?
So we empower women. We have our female-only category on your Bolt app, where we give female drivers opportunity, and then we have women in tech, where within Bolt Business and Bolt, where we give career opportunities to women and to kickstart their tech careers.
All right.
Yeah.
No, and as Bolt being Bolt, transport service, and women being women, yeah, we've had different stories of not only Bolt, but different stories of cabs mistreating women. What action is Bolt taking or has taken when it comes to protection of women customers?
All right. So we usually vet our drivers, where we have account managers to go and just basically confirm the details that the drivers have registered on, because Bolt is a platform that we offer to drivers. But when it comes to women, I mentioned that we have women-only category, where these are female drivers. So I believe most women actually feel safer within this category, and not to say that this is not the only category which is safe, but all the categories are safe because we vet all our drivers.
It cuts across.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Is there anything that you'd like to add for us as we go to the next exhibitor?
Yeah, sure. We have Bolt ride hailing. That's a different vertical. We have Bolt Food and we have Bolt for Corporate. So Bolt for Corporate is where we allow businesses to use Bolt as a team. And then instead of how you pay cash after every trip, we simply consolidate, then bill you at the end of the month. So it's a good vertical for businesses.
Right.
Yes, and a good solution.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ashley. So I must tell you, I am a fan of Bolt Food. Do I get any advantage since I've told you that right now?
I will definitely give you something.
And I'll be coming back. I'm holding you on to that word. All right. Okay. Now, good life. How are you? I always ask myself why a pharmacy would call itself Good Life. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
And a very good evening to you, sir. So who are we speaking to here? Okay. The first and only gentleman I've interviewed thus far since the day began. He is the only gentleman I'm getting to speak to. Please, let's start off by you introducing yourself.
My name is Steven, branch manager at Good Life Pharmacy. Currently, we are here to display quite a number of our products, especially a brand we are marketing under Good Life, the Wellness 360. And today being International Women's Day, much of the focus, is on women's products, which goes as far as women products, their children products, or the entire family. So what we're basically doing is to encourage them to get into Good Life membership club and get to know much about the Wellness 360.
Okay.
Wellness 360 is all about taking care of the family members. We have a package for it, which entails essence of vaccination, supplements, online medical support from online doctors, which we encourage women actually to embrace. Okay. So currently with the data protection policy, we just get their consent. We might ask ourselves, what is this 360 thing? Yes, once you enroll and give consent to it, you start enjoying the services.
Wellness 360.
Wellness 360.
All right.
Yes.
So how much does one have to part with from their pocket to be part of Wellness 360?
Wellness 360, remember, there are other services which are free, first of all. Remember, we are supposed to do blood sugar tests, blood pressure tests for free once you get registered with Good Life. Secondly, this product you're seeing here, quite a number of them. Remember, they're all at discount rate, once you remember. Each time you buy at any Good Life store, remember we have currently 100 plus outlets. Whenever you enter any of the branches, your name will be there, your data, so you can collect each and every item at a discount. Remember this, most of them you can see around here, we have skin products, we have other personal care products here, which are very tailor-made for women. Okay, so today, Good Life being present into this function, they have laid emphasis on women products.
All right.
And you're not an exception, you can also be a member. So once you walk out of here, expect to...
I am already a member. Yes, I am already a member. When I get medication, I know they ask me, I tell them, because I like bargaining, of course, I'm a Kenyan. So the first thing I ask, I'm like, is that the last price? And then they say, so are you a member? I'm like, yes, 07, I give them the number.
That's right, that's encouraging.
I am already a member.
Being a member now, I'm very sure you can spread that gospel to the rest. Tell them the importance of it. Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes. We also...
Deliveries within 3 hours.
We also have cases of home delivery service. Okay, forgot to mention that. You can purchase online again. Currently, you have an online system. If you can't make it to the shop, you can do it online and still reaches you on time.
All right.
Okay.
Good Life has really embraced technology to make work easier, and we appreciate. Any last words?
Skin analysis thing also has been introduced in Good Life. As I've said earlier, even you can be a part of that. We have machines, we have outlets that have those machines. We can do what's called the skin analysis program. Once done, you can be given now the right products to use. Women like glowing, okay? They can't just allow their skin to go like that, okay? So when the analysis is done by the staff will be available, you'll be provided with the right products, okay? I'm very sure by that time now you'll glow as...
All right. Guys, there's a lot to learn from Good Life. If you're yet to join us right here at the Windsor Country and Golf Club, please do pass by and listen to the amazing products, the amazing services. Thank you so much. Happy International Women's Day. Let's cross over right now to Hanan. Tissue, see tissue? Tissue ni Hanana. There you go. All right. Happy International Women's Day to you. Yeah, asante sana. Kwa majina kamili?
Mercy Wanjera. Yes, I'm here on behalf of Hanan Products.
Talk to us about Hanan, yeah? You seem to have had super speed growth, right? The last time I saw Hanan, it was not this big. The next time I'm walking into a retail store, Hanan even has a new brand. Talk to us about your success.
So, Hanan, they have big products range. So they produce products that are suitable for consumers, which are friendly, affordable. So we are here to serve our consumers. So anything good for our consumers, which is essential, Hanan got you.
Alafu mlionaje muwe hapa siku ya wanawake? How did you just decide this is a very important gig for you to participate in?
It is very important to celebrate International Women's Day because of the equality, and we really support women. And almost all we have a lot of products that women use, like Hanan wet wipes. We have this one, lotion wipes.
What is that?
This one is called Hanan lotion wipe. It has a lotion, so when you wipe yourself, you don't need to moisturize your skin. Yes.
Is it your newest product?
No.
All right. Yes. So how many products do you have in total?
We have a lot of products. So we have the kitchen range, and then we have the wet wipes range. We have toilet range, which is hygiene. So we have 3 categories. Yes.
Okay. Okay. 3 different categories of products. What can you tell people out there? And for those who are coming, maybe they need to pass by, what news or what update do you have for them?
I would like to tell them that if they happen to come here, they're going to have fun because there's a lot of activities going on and a lot of there's so much inspiration to women. So they should just pop in. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Once again, happy International Women's Day. We are expecting quite a number of people coming down away from the exhibition. We are expecting about 500 guests for the gala dinner. But that's it for me. I will be going to moderate a masterclass that is being hosted by NCBA. We are going to be live across all our social media platforms. We'll be streaming live. My name is Nina Shaban. Happy International Women's Day. Elijah, please do take over.
All right, Nina, I decided to join you right here because I think this is where the extra fun is. And of course, I wanted to indulge myself in the fun. And right now, I'm with Ajira. Ajira is our private-public partnership which enables to empower the youth, empower the women digitally. So, and I'm with Evelyn Kanyo, who is the Director, Public Relations Communications Director. Evelyn, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. This is a wonderful day. This is the Day of the Women. It's about empowering women. Tell us more about Ajira and what Ajira does.
Yes, thank you. Ajira Digital, like I said, is an initiative of the government of Kenya under the Ministry of Information, Communications, Information and the Digital Economy. It's a public-private partnership that aims at empowering young people through digital and digital-enabled work opportunities.
How do you empower now the women? How can a young lady, for example, in Baringo, get empowered through Ajira Digital?
Yes, Ajira Digital really looks at young people, particularly the young women. And in the focus of Ajira, we have a whole 70% focus on women, ensuring that the women are not left behind, especially the young women, and we are scattered across the country. In every corner of the country, you will get an Ajira touch point where young people, especially women, can get an opportunity to go and either get access to digital infrastructure, get a safe space or a digital tool that they can use to work and earn online. We do training that is upskilling them to get to understand or to have the skills for them to work and earn online. Like we're here today, we continue to sensitize more young women to understand that we continue to see a lot of diminishing in terms of the traditional jobs. And young women can take up digital job opportunities as an alternative. And remember the flexibility that comes with digital work, because young women then are able to balance between their families and even careers. They can work even at the comfort of their couches, meaning then they're able to contribute economically or financially to their households. Yes.
How many courses do you offer, and how long do they take, for example?
Okay, we have a range of different digital skills that we offer to young people. We have a curriculum of about 27 modules. And remember, this curriculum is quite intensive because it entails both training and mentorship and job linkages. We ensure that we handhold a trainee for about 5 weeks. And even beyond the 5 weeks, we continue to mentor them to ensure that they have honed their skills, they are able to get the opportunities that match their skills for them to be able to get these digital gigs to work and earn. Yes.
Now, how does one get to register with Ajira Digital?
Oh yeah, Ajira Digital is, you can go to our portal, that is ajiradigital.go.ke. But also remember, we are very, very present in different institutions of higher learning, that is universities and TVETs. We are in Ajira Digital, we have Ajira Digital centers that are across the country where young people can just walk in, find a mentor, get to understand the trainings that are on offer, register and start the training for them to then get to be introduced to digital work.
So you're saying after 5 weeks, one of your trainees can bonyeza and get $1,000?
Yes, that is true, or even more, because remember, online or the digital economy or the digital space, it has limitless opportunities. Whatever skills that you have, be you a mamafua, might you be someone who is actually even in the blue collar economy, where you are making your different trades, you can get to access the market or the digital space and broaden your clientele through getting a course like what we have, we call digital marketing. If you are an engineer, for example, you're even able to work remotely, or you are a marketer like myself, you are a journalist like yourself, you are able to create your content and be able to position it for the global market. So in the online space, there are limitless opportunities that young people, particularly young women, can take up and be able to earn a very decent and dignified income. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And is it only locked to Kenyans, or even citizens of other countries who are living in Kenya can take part in Ajira?
Well, Ajira Digital Program really focuses on the Kenyan youth. But this In fact, the program is highly inclusive because we look at all young people across board, especially young women. We also have a focus on persons living with a disability and even refugees, because these are some of the marginalized or underserved communities that we would like to see them taking up these opportunities and being able to lead a meaningful or access meaningful work opportunities. Yes, yes.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, Evelyn. That was absolutely lovely to hear from Ajira Digital. I actually didn't know that Ajira Digital does exist, but now at least I do know it does empower a lot of youth. And apart from your website, is there any other place that you can be contacted?
Yes, yes. Our website is the central place of where young people can contact us from, but also in the event that they don't want to go the virtual way or the digital way, I mentioned that we have different Ajira Youth Empowerment Centers across the country. We also have Ajira clubs in different universities and TVETs where they can contact our different champions and be able to register and be introduced to online work.
Thank you very much, Evelyn. Nice talking to you. I hope very many ladies have listened to you and are going to be registering with Ajira Digital.
Okay, and thank you very much. I really wanted to also touch and encourage young people, especially young women, through a program that we call Ajira for She. We have, like I said, a very keen focus on young women, a whole 70% to ensure that young women are not left behind. They are able to be empowered through these opportunities. We right now have even an apprenticeship program where we are getting young women attached or interning in different women organizations within Kenya, where they are able to get on-job training. And this is really towards honing their skills and getting them really very mature and seasoned for online work, to ensure that we are really not just leaving them there, but ensuring that they are sustainable in terms of their career path in the online space. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All the best. All right. Now you've heard everything about Ajira there. Of course, they are empowering the women in Kenya, and of course also those citizens of other countries who want to be empowered. They are being empowered. Ajira Digital is the place to be if you want to be empowered digitally. They are doing a fantastic job, phenomenal job. All you need is just internet, and then just go to www.ajiradigital.com. And of course, NMG has organized a wonderful day here. It has been absolutely spectacular. Different companies that have come here. We've had golf in the morning. Golfers have been having a clinic, and the clinic has been superb. And of course, it's all about empowering the ladies, empowering the women, and we are still having the conversation here. We did have a conversation with the director of Women Lift Health earlier on at the golf clinic, and now we want to change it a little bit, and now we are at their tent. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. The sun is out, and Women Lift Health is definitely ensuring that the women are healthy out there.
Yes, they are healthy. Hi, everybody. My name is Liz Ntunjira. I'm the Comms and Engagement Director at Women Lift Health, an organization that looks at advancing women in global health. So we do have three pillars: the individual pillar, the institutional pillar, the societal pillar. This is part of our societal work, just creating awareness, building visibility around the work that we do. We look at gender equity and equality in the scope of just ensuring that women in global health are represented. I don't know if you know, but let me let you know that, we often say through data and evidence and statistics that are out there that health delivery is done 70% by women. 25% of women sit in global leadership positions in global health. And then when you go further up, when you look at CEO positions, there's only 5% of women, and even less from low middle income countries. So our work is to really bridge that gap and see how do we hasten and how do we advance women in global health leadership. So that's the kind of equity we're looking at.
And talking about that equity, how can a fellow lady from wherever the place in this country, let's say, for example, from Trans-Nzoia County, how can they get in touch with you? How can they be empowered by Women Lift Health?
So we do have our website, which is womenlifthealth.org. You can definitely go in and take a look. We recently expanded into Southern Africa. We're in East Africa. We're also in North America and in South Asia, predominantly in India. And more interestingly, we have a huge conference, a global convening just around the corner that's going to be happening in Tanzania at the Julius Nyerere International Convention Center, where we're looking at bringing in together all these established and emerging leaders, women leaders, and male allies. Of course, we need male allies in these conversations, and this will happen from the 6th to the 8th of April, just in less than 30 days. So we're pretty excited. We're pretty pumped about it. You can check out our website. It has all the details, all the questions and answers regarding the conference. We'll be looking at a number of interesting things. Part of the key themes look at transformative leadership. How does this transformative leadership look like? Act like, sound like. We'll be looking at topics around the nexus of health and climate change. And for the very first time last year, we saw during COP29, there was a health day. We all know that the face of climate change is health, and that's why we're having these conversations around climate and health. We're also looking at SRHR. We're looking at the policies at the workplace that are creating enabling environments for women to be able to thrive and excel in the different and diverse workplaces. So we hope to see you between the 6th to the 8th of April in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam at the Julius Nyerere International Convention Center.
Talk about passion, talk about power. That was a powerful presentation there. I love the passion. I love the way Women Lift Health is so passionate about women.
We are very passionate about women. You know, this conference started, at Stanford, the very first one in 2017 in California. In 2018, we're at the London School of Tropical Medicine. That's where we were hosted in the UK. In 2019, for the very first time, we came to Africa, and it was in Rwanda, the Rwanda Convention Center. and now we're still having it in Africa in Tanzania. And for us, it's really important that the discussions and conversations around health are also centered where there are lots of this disenfranchisement of women, disempowerment of women. So it's really important for us to ensure that these global convenings also happen in the global south, and because predominantly it's been happening in the global north. A lot of these huge conferences happen, whether it's in the US, it's in Europe, and now we're bringing it closer home. Yes.
And what would success look like for you?
Success for us would look like, having some of these actionable items from the conference being acted upon, whether it's in the form of policies that are adapted by different organizations or institutions. It's about women, the global convening, bringing women and male allies and them pushing forward and paying it forward to the institutions they work in, to the communities they work in. It's just about paying it forward. How do we create this pipeline of empowered women and empowered men who create and support women within the work environments? Yes.
I love that you talked about equity. Equity is not talked about a lot, but I see that also you've mentioned the men.
Yes, it's very important to have everybody within the conversations, because we all have something that we're bringing to the table, and it's just not being able to sit at the table. It's about, are we able to bring issues for debate? Are we able to set the agenda from the global south? So everybody has a role to play in this conversation, and pushing and advancing women in the rightful place they need to be is a conversation for all, not just women. Men need to be our allies.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, men out there, I hope you've had the message. We need to be
you're an ally.
For sure. I'm an advocate, for sure. I'm an advocate. But thank you very much for that presentation.
Thank you so much for having us, and we're really excited. I think every day is a day to celebrate women. It's just today is one of the days, March 8th, that we culminate and come to celebrate all the different things, the different milestones across different disciplines that different women have been doing and have been engaging in. So we celebrate women every other day, but today is a culmination of all the wonderful and fantastic work that has been done over the years.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from Women Lift Health. We've had a wonderful session. We've talked to many companies that are empowering women, companies that are enabling women. And so far, of course, we started off with golf, and now we are almost heading to the end of this session. But there's plenty more coming up right shortly, but not now. Maybe give or take 20, 30 minutes, we'll be having a session, an online session, where we'll be empowering women. So much that is going to be talked about. It's about finance. It's about the accounting. When it comes to the financial bit of it, not so much is talked about. Not so much is given to women, but this right here is where they're going to be empowered, courtesy of NMG. Women are being empowered by NMG. And of course, right now, we are going to be having a conversation with one of our very own, Mr. Philbert. We'll be having a conversation. He's the head. He's going to be talking to us about NMG, and he'll be telling us what NMG is doing concerning women in the company, and how they just strive to ensure that women are given the necessary tools, necessary equipment in order for them to be empowered, in order for them to earn a living for their families and for themselves. And now we are joined by Mr. Philbert, and he's going to be telling us more about this wonderful initiative that Nation Media Group has come up with. Mr. Philbert, what a wonderful day. I hope you're looking absolutely stunning.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's a wonderful event over here. I don't know how about you. I don't know how you're feeling about it.
It's great. I think it's a wonderful day to celebrate women as we talk about inclusivity and economic empowerment. And so we are here to just celebrate what women are doing, as well as create an opportunity for them to network and build their connections so that they can grow their businesses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And NMG has played a crucial role in ensuring that the women in our country are empowered. And of course, in the group itself, the women are given opportunities to lead and to take charge of some of the biggest projects.
Absolutely. At NMG, women empowerment is a big goal for us. And you will notice that at top leadership, we have women in leadership. We also have women taking charge in different projects. I can tell you for sure, for instance, right now, our chief operating officer is a woman. Our HR director is a woman. Our risk director is a woman. So we take women empowerment very seriously. And at NMG, we continue to ensure that there is representation and there is empowerment that is given to the culture.
Oh, for sure. And now today, in this particular day, we have a wonderful program lined up. What exactly should the women expect?
I think a wonderful night. They're going to have good conversations. They're going to have an opportunity to network with one another. They're also going to have an opportunity to listen to some of the women leaders, their fellow leaders. And I think it's going to be a wonderful evening. Yes.
And now, in the morning, we had golf. I don't know if you play golf.
I play golf. I have actually come from the clinic. I have hit a few balls, and yeah, right here I'm right here back.
Nation for sure is a big partner of the KGU with the golf series, the Nation Classic that we all have from the start of the year till the end of the year. And this year, of course, we will be having those tournaments again.
Absolutely, we always hold the Nation Classic, which goes around the country. We last year we had about 5 clubs, and we will be doing the same this year. The circuit has already come out, the calendar. We already had our first event at Royal Golf, where we were engaging with the lawyers. And these conversations about, utilizing golf as an opportunity to network for business people is going to continue. And this targets both women and men. And we're looking at businesses to come on board so that they can also create an opportunity to network with potential customers. Yeah.
All right, lastly, your parting shot. This is a great day. It's an international day. What do you have to say?
Happy International Women Day to all the women out there. I'm looking forward to having a wonderful engagement with you tonight.
You've had it from Mr. Filbert there. It's going to be a wonderful event. So if you can't make your way here, just make sure to tune in to NTV. And if you can't tune in, if the session is not going to be live, it's going to be on our website, www.ntvkenya.co.ke. We'll be back shortly, maybe after like 20, 30 minutes, and we're going to be having a masterclass. You do not want to miss that. For now, bye-bye. Yeah.